Hey, Nosy Neighbors fans, it is Jessica Carden with Murdoch Manwaring Company Real Estate Group at Keller Williams Realty East Idaho, your nosy neighbors. Thanks for joining us today. We are in, you know what I love, downtown Idaho Falls, and we are on A Street because we are checking out the new bookstore, which makes me so excited because we just don't see enough new bookstores anymore. Everything has gone online, and I'm big onto audiobooks, so that's how it seems like I have time, but I am a book lover. So we are here visiting, I don't know if it says it right here, it says it right here, Winnie and Mo's bookshop. We are right down here at 343 A Street, right next door to Lynn's, across from Wells Fargo, across from Great Harvest. You know this place. It's one of my favorite little rows. You're right almost down to the snake bite. And this is the cutest little shop. And it's almost like they just put it in here. Like it just started and like, boom, we have a brand new store. Because look how amazing this is. My favorite thing is I love this door. I can't wait to push it open. So we're going to go in and take a look and take a tour and talk to the co-owner, Whitney. So by the way, if you love local businesses like we do, please like and follow the Nosy Neighbors. And go back and check out our videos, share them, and frequent our local businesses. These are our friends and neighbors, and we'd love to make sure their businesses are thriving here in Idaho Falls. Speaking of Idaho Falls, if you love real estate, like we do, please like and follow the Murdoch Manwaring Company page. Head over there. We just put out our newest real estate market stats video. So if you're kind of wondering how crazy is the market, go check it out. By the way, if you go to mmcidaho.com, at the very top of our website, you can click and get our newsletter. That way you'll get the stats in the mail every month and some other fun things like Nosy Neighbors. Okay, so I'm going to do a little quick sound check because Tommy always gets mad if I don't check it out. Let me make sure we can hear. It is, I can hear us. Fantastic. So please take a moment, share this video right now because we would love to get plenty of exposure for Winnie and Mo's downtown. All right, let's go in and let's take a look and meet Whitney from Winnie and Mo's. Oh, by the way, if you didn't see this, adult spelling bee coming tomorrow at 6:30. I'm pretty sure that would be really fun. No one's ever going to ask me to be in a spelling bee. Tommy knows this. #1 worst speller in the world right here. Okay, opening the big door. I was so excited to open the big door that I follow my way in. Welcome to live video. Well, we're the Nosy Neighbors. Wonder if we can ask some questions about Winnie and Mo's.
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. Tell us who you are.
Hi, I'm Whitney Holmes. I'm the co-owner of Winnie and Mo's bookshop.
Okay, so tell us, what is Winnie and Mo's?
Well, Winnie and Mo's is an independent bookstore downtown, and we offer new books as well as coffee, tea, baked goods, and a community space for events.
That's fantastic. Okay, so before we get too far into it, what are your hours? When can they come?
Yes, we are open Monday through Friday from 10 to 6 and Saturday from 9 to 6, closed on Sundays.
Fantastic. All right, so you said new books.
Yes.
So so I know that you guys are also, one of the owners also owns our awesome used bookstore in town.
That is true.
But these are all new books.
These are all new books.
Fantastic.
Indeed. Yeah.
So this, by the way, #1, the space is amazing.
Thank you.
It's stupid. How long have you guys been open?
We opened right before Christmas.
Oh.
So we've been open about 3 months.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell us, give us an idea. What have you got going on here? I mean, the setup is so cute. Fiction, tell us what, if they're coming in, what are they going to expect? What are they going to find?
Yeah, so this front section, you're right, has literary fiction as well as staff picks. So those are books that Amanda, my co-owner, and I really enjoyed, as well as some local books and activities.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And then,
so these guys are all, is it local to Idaho or local authors?
These are local to Idaho. We do have local authors, and I'll point those out as we go around too.
Perfect.
But yeah, those are all local to Idaho or nearby. Some things with national parks and stuff like that.
Go FYI, I know that we're going to like each other because I can see 4 books.
Yes.
That I also love.
Oh, nice.
Right
well
here
done.
in your picks.
Well
so
done.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said this is new, but what if, because this is a cute, adorable store and there's a ton of books, but what if they can't find one? Can you get them a book?
Yes, we can special order books. So most of the time, if you're looking for something and you don't find it on the shelf, we can get it for you. Or sometimes there's something else that you might like to read on the shelves. But yes, we do special orders.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What about online? So #1, where do they find out? Like, are you guys on social media? Are you online? Can they do it online? Do they need to come in? How does that work?
Gotcha. So we do have a website, winnieandmos.com.
Link below.
Yes, as well as a Facebook and Instagram page.
Perfect.
You can order books from bookshop.org through our store. We don't fulfill the orders ourselves, but they can get directly shipped to you that way.
Gotcha.
But if it's something that you want to pick up in the store, then you have to come in and order it yourself.
Gotcha. Can they call?
Yes.
Perfect. What's the phone number?
208-881-0326.
Awesome. All right, keep giving us a story because this is awesome.
Okay.
Adorable. So we've got fiction, we've got picks, we've got local.
Yes. Well, actually, here's some of our local authors here. These are local authors that, well, actually, Neil Larson just came last week to talk about his writing process. But these are all adult books. And then we do have some local authors down on that dresser I'll show you later for younger readers. So
you said that Neil Larson came in. Do you guys do other events like that?
Yes, we do. So Wednesday nights at 6:30, we do events for adults. Tomorrow we are having an adult spelling bee, which I'm very excited about.
That does sound fun.
And then from time to time we'll do kids events, and Saturday mornings at 10:30 we do story time.
So where do they find out where the events or get more information on them?
If they go to our website, there's a tab called Events Calendar that you can look at. We also have our calendar in the store, and we have events pages on Facebook.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Okay, let's keep going.
All right, well, we got some more books. The middle section is mostly for kids here, and these are our local authors who have written mostly middle school age books.
So when we see this, and I love the journals, by the way, middle readers, is that middle school?
Middle school typically, so it's above picture books, but not quite ready for the young adult content.
Got it.
So it's things like Harry Potter that are nice in between.
Make my heart flutter. By the way, I already saw this, and I love.
Yes.
Are these the illustrated ones?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Them.
And we have some pop-up versions over here.
Right here.
Yeah.
This one or this one that illustrated. I love those. Love those. Did you say they're pop-up books?
Yeah. Well, it's actually wrapped up, so you can't really see it right now. But
goodness.
there's a little pop-up version.
Can you believe Harry Potter's still just killing it?
I know.
All these 20 years later.
Yes.
Way to go, J.K. Rowling.
Way to go. Behind you, we have our little cafe area.
This is awesome.
Yeah, we have coffee, loose leaf tea, and we do hot chocolate and baked goods, things like that.
So where do you get your coffee and your baked goods?
Our baked goods we normally get from Elevate Bake Shop.
Which we love.
Yes. This week we are featuring Karsten's Baked Goods. And our coffee comes from different Idaho roasters. So we have one roast that comes from Chapelera in town.
We love
and
Chapelera.
We have one from Dawson Taylor in Boise and one from Flying M in Boise.
Love
so
that.
they're all local to Idaho.
Fantastic. I learned when we visited Chapelera.
Yes.
I'm not a coffee drinker, but I learned a lot about that. Was fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yes. It is kind of fun. We do pour over coffee, and some people really enjoy watching it because it is quite the process of
very cool
pouring the water and everything.
So they can come in. Can they come in if they're on lunch hour and hang out and chill? And
oh yes. Yeah, we have people come work or read their library book, or we don't care. Come in and enjoy a cup of coffee.
Love it.
Yeah. Okay, we have more kids' books over here.
And this is fun.
Yes.
What a great thing.
My husband and my father-in-law built that. So that is our tree fort.
So fun.
Yeah, and sometimes kids snuggle up in the top with their books or, some kids they say they want to take naps up there.
Of course. If you're going to take a nap, you're going to nap in up in the tree fort.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So we've got kids.
Kids.
Okay.
Yep. Board books over here and picture books. And then in this back corner, we have nonfiction. So, this is the nonfiction nook, as I like to call it. The whole aisle is nonfiction books.
I love it. Well, I love the directions, too, giving you kind of an idea of the cute little chalkboard.
Yeah, signage is important, we feel.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love that. So you guys have also really cool journals and cool pens.
Yeah, we're trying to expand our stationery bit. So we have some greeting cards, pens, notebooks, and things like that.
That's awesome. Oh, Look at this. This is so neat. Nobody understands this. I wonder if I was the last generation of pen pals.
Those are very popular, actually.
I love the idea of writing a pen pal to your grandparents.
Yeah, things are coming back. In fact, we have some fountain pens that people really enjoy. They're good kind of entry level right over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
those are really old fashioned and people enjoy them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the retro and coming back, it always works. I have a theory
Yes.
that when we were kids, there were so many cool things, but we couldn't afford to buy them as kids.
Oh.
So now we're adults.
And
We buy they bring them back because now we will totally buy them.
You want all the fancy things?
That's right.
Indeed.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
I love this. Oh, it smells like books.
Mm-hmm. Smells good in
so
here.
Good.
Yeah.
So this isn't about me, but let's make this whole video about me.
No, I was actually going to ask what you like to read, but that's beside the point.
Number one, I'm a giant John Grisham fan.
Oh, yeah.
I have all. So that leads me to my story.
Sure.
So I was in New York City.
Yes.
At the Strand.
Yes.
Which, if you don't know what the Strand is, it's, well, I would say one of the most iconic bookstores in the United States. Mm-hmm. And it was amazing. And you go in there and it's like a museum. I mean, the stacks and amazing. Mm-hmm. And I bought 6 first edition hardback John Grishams.
Wow.
Back way, I was 19, so it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I carried these John Grishams around.
Yeah.
All these amazing things until I stored them in my mom's house.
Uh-huh.
And she set them on the ground.
Oh, no.
And I got back at all my John Grisham books were water damaged. And anyway, again, this isn't about me.
That's okay.
So,
I have some friends that got engaged at the Strand. Oh. And I was the lurer that lures the person, to the engagement.
So smart.
So the Strand is very special
it's
to me,
a
too.
very cool place. It's a very cool place.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So if you don't know, board books are the ones that babies can chew on the corners.
Yeah, they chew them before they read them.
That's right.
Kind of how
As
it
it
goes.
should be. But
we have
develops them
activities.
a true love for books.
Exactly. Yeah, we have some activities, coloring books and things like that. We also have a writing contest.
Oh.
And so this little mailbox is where people put their entries for the writing contest.
Oh, so who could enter the writing contest?
Anyone can enter the writing contest. We choose a child and an adult every month to win a $10 gift certificate to the store.
Very cool.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes. And then our back room back here.
Let's go to the back room.
Is all the John Grisham type fiction.
Yes.
It's comics and graphic novels, which I know is not John Grisham.
No.
Romance, young adult, Christian, thriller, mystery, sci-fi, fantasy, all that stuff.
This is an awesome room.
So, and here you go.
And there it is. The latest book that, yes, I did just finish that when it came out, the week it came out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Our family are John Grisham readers.
Cool.
Yeah,
My mom
I
loves
love
John
that.
Grisham.
Oh, this is a great little room. And this is just a fun, this is like what you expect a bookstore to have, nooks and crannies and amazing things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
The
that's
little window
awesome.
seat. Actually, we had volunteers here the week before we opened shelving books, which was very generous of them. And it was their idea to, we had a different plan, but it was their idea to make the young adult section the one with the little window seat. So they have a little nook, and it was the perfect idea. So
Well, I think a lot of young adults maybe don't read, but then when you catch the bug, and I found when I was younger, I wasn't a big reader because I was an athlete, and so that just wasn't a thing. But then what I found was I found a genre that caught my attention, and all of a sudden I became a reader.
yeah.
I think Harry Potter did that for a lot of young adults, and adults even. And so that, I think, is the key. If you want your kids to be readers, you've got to just find the topic that they like.
Yeah, I think that's right. Amanda and I used to be teachers, and I think, I don't know what Amanda feels about it, but that's how I always felt, was that kids that didn't like to read just hadn't found their book yet.
Yeah.
Or they were reading and they didn't know it. Like, I had kids that would read woodworking manuals, and they were still reading.
Yeah.
It just wasn't what everyone else was reading.
Right.
You know?
That makes perfect sense. It's not about me. I read
It
the
is about
encyclopedia. When we were little, we had Encyclopedia Britannica, and I loved the vast, just variety. And I would read the encyclopedias.
Hey, whatever floats your boat.
Maybe that helped me at least to have some, I don't know. But it was so fascinating, the pictures, and I loved that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the horse section.
You still love it because you read every manual for every gadget.
Listen, this isn't about me. But yes, that's
You're
true.
a learner.
I am.
You want to absorb the information.
I like the background. And it's probably the foundation of Nosy Neighbors. I want to ask you all the questions that I want to know and do all those kind of things. And yeah. So it is. It is. I thought, I would never be a reader until it was that I captured. And as young adults, when first time you read like a fun, like a young adult romance novel or whatever it is, right? And you're like, oh, I have emotions involved in this book, and then you're hooked.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got to find your book.
It is. Black Beauty. I remember the first time Treasure Island.
Yes.
Was very,
Yes.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
very cool. That's how old I am. Well, this is amazing. What are we missing?
What are we missing?
Oh, I love it. I just want to touch them all.
Do you have any questions? Probably the only thing that's missing is all the stuff that no one really gets to see, like where I throw the empty boxes.
You were like, what's behind there? Empty boxes.
Empty boxes are behind there.
Well, I mean, it's really, really cool. And I think this is the kind of, I do have a question. Let's walk back up this way.
Sure, please.
Billie Eilish's biography already?
Yes, she wrote a book.
Did she write it?
Yes, she did.
Very cool.
It's an autobiography. Yeah.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of thing, of course, that would catch young people into reading.
Yeah.
What about if somebody wants to give a gift certificate? Do you guys do that?
Yes, we have gift cards. Would you like me to show it to you?
Oh,
Sorry.
and tell us about the socks.
Oh, yeah. This is our collection of literary socks. Well, I don't know if literary is the right word, but we have some fun
Bookmarks are for quitters.
quips on here. Yeah.
That's
Talk
awesome.
wordy to me. That's my favorite
Oh,
one.
cute.
Bookmarks are for quitters. Books are my jam. Yep.
That is fantastic.
Yep. They're fun. And we do have gift cards. They're pretty, they just have our logo on them, and you can put as much or as little as you want onto them.
So if somebody doesn't know what to get, they can come in and get a gift card.
Yeah.
And they can come pick out their own book.
Yeah, books are
And
kind
I
of a
love these
hard
too.
gift unless you know the person
Yes.
very well,
Yeah.
or unless you're buying for a child. So,
And
yeah.
it's still, even there's that funness of picking out a book.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
The idea of this is a book I'm excited to read. Once again, not about me. But when we were younger, we were very poor. My mom was a single mom, and she was a school teacher. And we would go to the library, and we would have a box. And you got to check out 20 books.
Nice.
And that was for like a month. And so you take them home, and she made sure you number them. You had to check them out from your own box and that kind of stuff. But it was impactful to pick the books. And then we got to take it back. And it was just so fun to... Yeah.
It is really fun. There was a kid that came in maybe last week, and he came in with the book that he had purchased a couple of weeks before, and he told me he was done and he needed to return it. And it was so cute to be able to explain to him the difference between the library and the bookstore, and then he got to keep it.
It's your book forever.
And he was very excited about that.
The first time I bought my own book, and I wrote my thoughts in the margin, that was impactful for me.
Really yours.
The fact that I can remember that happening was very impactful. This is my book, and these are my thoughts, and I get to keep this. And
that's a big deal.
yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. This is amazing.
Well, thank you.
Very, very, very cool. Okay, give us
you.
one more time.
Yes.
Hours
Yes.
and where they find all the events.
Okay. Hours are Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 6. And you can go to our website, which is winnieandmos.com, to find an events calendar, or you can find our Facebook page, and we have events there as well.
And tomorrow night, the adult spelling bee.
Tomorrow night is
Do
the
they just
adult-
roll in ready to spell?
You just roll in ready to spell or to cheer, or, you don't have to compete. There will be prizes.
That means it is a competition.
It's
official.
It is a competition. Yeah, but it's also for fun. It's both. It's competition for fun.
I love that.
Yes.
That's fantastic. And do you have something going on for kids this weekend?
Yes, Saturday at 10:30 is story time. And so we sit kind of in the kids' nook over there under the tree house and read stories together.
Who reads the stories? How do you volunteer for that?
Yeah, you can message us through, you can either email us or you can message us through social media if you'd like to be a reader. We do have a rotation of readers. And just really kind souls that want to read to kids on Saturday.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. All right, Winnie, this is awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, come in
you.
and check it out. Again, you guys, we're at 343 A Street.
Yes.
Super easy. So if you're coming down Yellowstone, it's nice because it's the one way going right to the store.
That's right.
So it's easy to find. Park right there in the across the street in the Key Bank.
Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo.
You got it. You got it. Right
Randomly.
next to the Great Harvest.
So whatever,
Yeah.
there's a huge parking lot. It's easy to find. Awesome. Come check it out. Again, it's Winnie and Mo's Bookshop right down here on A Street. Check it out. It is fantastic. Come in and smell the books.
Smell all the new smells.
Smell all the new smells.
That's
It's
right.
awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks,
you guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Appreciate it, Whitney.
Yes.
This has been Jessica Carden with Murdoch Manwaring Company, a real estate group at Keller Williams Realty Idaho. Your nosy neighbors, keeping you in the know.